Hey everybody, it's DWolfe with Redefy Real Estate, and today we're going to be looking at the data for April for 2018, comparing that to April of 2017 for the cities of Chesapeake, Norfolk, and Virginia Beach, seeing what that looks like, seeing what the trend lines are. Obviously, if you're a buyer or a seller, this is extremely relevant data. Not specific to one neighborhood or one specific house, but to give you an idea of what's going on overall, as well as comparing it to last year for the month of April, and looking at what's going on for year to date. So let's get right to the numbers. So we're looking right here at the orange column, 2017. The green column, 2018, next, and comparing it to the orange column, 2017. And here you can see for 2018, for April, 1,071 properties were on the market in the city of Norfolk. That compared to last year, 1,241, down 13.7%. And you can see last year it was also down in comparison to 2016. So our trend line continues for the city of Norfolk to have less and less inventory each year. 288 units were sold though, and that trend line continues to increase. The number of units selling is increasing while the number of units being put on the market is decreasing. Obviously, that sounds like a seller's market. And with a seller's market, you would think prices would be increasing. But here you go, 206,050 $206,050 is our median sold price for the city of Norfolk for the month of April, and that is less than last April. So supply and demand is not working out. We're going to see the mortgage companies, the appraisers, the underwriters control how much growth they will allow, even in a seller's market. 4.1 months of inventory on the market. That means that if we sold everything that we had and we didn't list anything, that we would run out of properties in 4 months. A normal market is 6 to 8 months. Good news though, you can see for 2018 on each of these columns, this is the first time that we've broken 4 months for the city of Norfolk. So that's a good thing. That number needs to continue to grow. Looking at Virginia Beach, 2,271 properties were on the market for the month of April. That down 1.77%, and that continues the trend line. Last year it was also down versus 2016. 644 properties were actually sold in the month of April, and that's an increase of 4.04% over last year. Once again, down on number of units, but up on the number of solds. $261,400 is our median sold price, and that's 4.5% more than it was last year at this time. So good for Virginia Beach, got a little bit of appreciation overall. And 3.68 months of inventory. That number is the highest that it's been so far this year. We're starting to see some inventory there, and that's a good thing. For the city of Chesapeake, 1,348 properties were on the market. That is down, just like it was last year, 12%, 12.01% versus last year at this time. But look at this. The number of units sold, 401 properties sold. That's up 18.29% over last year. And 265,000 being the median sold price, that's an increase of 3.35%. So Chesapeake, they are selling properties, but they're not really keeping up with the number of units that we need to keep up with the number of units that we're selling. And you can see that right here in the 3.55 of months of inventory. Certainly better than it's been throughout the year, but it's still not a strong market as far as listing inventory goes. So what does this mean? It means that if you're a seller, you still have to price the property right. It still has to fall into the guidelines of what market analysis says specific to your property. You need to recognize that. You need to recognize, if you're a buyer, that homes are going to sell quickly if they're priced properly. And you need to be motivated to buy, and you need to be motivated to sell. My name is DWolfe. I'm the principal broker with Redefy Real Estate. We're a flat fee full service company. We will list your home for $3,000 on the listing side, and we'll do pretty much everything that a full service company does to get your home sold, and take care of it all the way from contract to sold. So give us a shout. My number is 757-515-4728, or you can always email me at dwolfe@redefy.com. We'll be back next month to see what May looks like.